Howdy folks, DirtxNapxDan here. Today I'll be taking Kuzenbo into a ranked joust along with DirtxNapxDan and our friend Yuki. Yuki playing Medusa and Dan playing Scylla, going up against a Janus, an Uller, and a Ganesh. Alright, so we had a good run of these here this week as I'm, working my way out of Bronze 5, climbing up the ladder. I'm, excited about the opportunity to go from, hey, I started at the bottom, let's just see how far up this old man can go. So, I'm not a huge Kuzenbo fan. I like him. He's really fun to play. He's not always that effective to play. He's digging here, wax out of his ears. He's got gas problems, fun to play. Not always effective to play, but I'm going to see what I can do here this match to, hey, win a ranked joust game and get out of the cellar here. So, so Dan, Yuki, and I have been playing with press the first lane of minions first and then pick up damage buff or their blue buff depending on how things are going. So that's what we're going to stick with here. And yeah, it looks like they already got somebody back there in to lane them out, but we're just going to stick with it. But no, we're not. I'm the one that stuck to the plan, and those two guys went in to red buff. So hey, at least I followed directions. I'm good at that for the most part. And they saw an opportunity and went for it. And hey, Medusa came out with the red buff, so I guess it was worth it in that sense there. Lane pressure wise here, not, pretty even. Neither team going for their blue buff here right out the bat. I wanted to at least clear in another wave here. Get that Nene in here on Ganesh. And I was just a little shy there on the charge. I wanted to get up front and kind of get in his face and smack him around a little bit, but that dash isn't quite as long as I wanted it to be. Well, I tried to grow it as I went, but I'm like, oh, this ain't going to be enough. All right, so they did leave us to our buff, so I was just kind of making sure that was the case. There wasn't quite sure that they might not pressure it, so I was just kind of keeping an eye on it. But again, right back to lane. Let's get these minions down here real quick. Again, try to keep that pressure on them here as we go. But one of the things I like about Kuzenbo is he's a great frontline guy, but you can also back off here, when you're a little bit lower health and mana, because you still have the Nene here. And I wanted to take the shot on Kuzenbo there, but I'm like, I got minions coming that I can shoot them through, and that would be more beneficial for me and my team to get some damage on those minions first. So, I didn't think I was going to kill Ganesh with that anyway, so, wasn't worth losing the farm over it. Kind of like that. Wasn't worth losing the farm. Because it was true. I really wanted to get the farm. There was a nice bounce shot, though, on Janus. And then, he's got to take a moment or two along with the tower to clear that out. But, that's what I just love about Kuzenbo, is that you can just kind of really be on the backside of things sometimes. Or they think that they're safe, but they're not. They're just not. So I'm kind of taking an early beating here with Kuzi. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and take this first opportunity to back, because you guys are both sitting pretty full health and mana here. So, and let's see, what did we go here? I decided I'm going to build me some health. Well, this is kind of meme-ish of me, but I like building a lot of health on Kuzenbo, because then my little Nene's got lots of it. He gets a nice little chunk of my health and power, and I'm just like, hey, I'm all about making them have to worry about that little guy out there going, hey, and I mean, look at him go. Look at him. He's just pushing them back. We're not even doing anything, and the Nene is just pushing them back under tower. It's like, it's almost like, to me, it's kind of like Odysseus bow. I don't like when other people have Odysseus bow. It pushes me away because I don't want to get hit by those lightning strikes. And it separates and pushes me away from where I want to be sometimes. So, the Nene is just like that. He gets there, and to an enemy player, it's, oh my gosh, I got to deal with this. I got to deal with this. I got to deal with this. I mean, look at them. They're dealing with it. You know what I mean? And I'm just running back out the lane laughing all the way, just like, okay. Yeah, I really thought Uller was diving for me there, but then he switched directions and went after Medusa. Oh, too bad, so sad. You get frozen in place. Scylla takes you down, gets a second hit there on Ganesh. They're under tower. My Nene's running in, chasing Ganesh the whole way to the back end of the tower. And I'm feeling pretty good. So one thing that I did realize as this game was going along, that I didn't start my build off right. I like to do a health build with Kuzenbo, but I kind of just, you know, got distracted. I don't know, wasn't quite thinking. But this is not the first time I wanted to build after boots. And secondly, I'm going forward in the future, probably not going to build these boots first with this build either. I think I'm going to go with the cooldown boots. And why the cooldown boots? And why was the green gem not the first thing that I needed to do? Is because of mana. I'm full of health. I got no mana to do anything. So, where I really would prefer to start this build now would be if I was optimized the way I would want to have cooldown boots finished and urchin cloak for the health and mana. So then I would have had an extra 500 mana between the two. 250 on boots, 250 on urchin, right? I think somewhere around there. And you know, I'd have a lot more than 400. I would more than double my mana at this point. So in hindsight, I'm like, oh, why didn't I build urchin first? Because yeah, that would have given me the mana that I needed. Definitely. So alright, you know, you live and learn. I lived, I'm learning. But you know, I can still be effective. I just have to be a little bit more measured with what I'm doing, you know, but it does slow down on Kuzenbo's fun factor if you don't have the mana to do the fun things when the fun things present themselves, because they're not always exactly when you think. There, Uller's diving forward. I'm like, hey, this is a perfect time to hit him with my Nene. Look at his health. I mean, look what happened to him, because he got backpedaling with the Nene, and I just missed Ganesh there with the dash. Oh, I was disappointed with that. I thought I had him and just missed him. Trying to curve out away and into the wall with him. But nope, I missed him. Got to grab him before you can aim to take him somewhere. But again, going back to the Nene there, I slowed Uller. I distracted him. He was stuck, you know, fighting that guy. And then Scylla was able to go in and finish him off there. And there's a nice grab. And Ganesh gets plowed into the wall. And Yuki's able to take him down. And then I can't quite get past Yuki to get back in and say, all right, what's going on? Because I got to be a little careful. You know, I gave up some health and mana for that, and I don't have a lot of mana. So, you know, the things I'm doing do have to be a little bit more measured. Janus all in there for, was it the snipe? And, oh, you know, that's not quite what I wanted to end up doing there, but I backed up and the buff, well, I ended up with damage buff. All right, well, you know, let's see if I can get out here and use those guns, as Kuzenbo often says. And I give him some good smacks there, but you know, hey, I'm a little low. But Ganesh, you're running back under our tower. He's got the blinders on. Look at him go after Yuki, who had no health. But what can we do back here? I'm like, oh, can I get ahead of him with the ult and kind of get him stuck in here? Oh, Kuzi, where are you going? Oh, I don't know what happened there, Dan. But meanwhile, Uller dies to the tower. Interesting. Okay. Did not catch that first time around. Alright, so yeah, Uller died to tower, but I'm going to take this opportunity in the 1500 gold to go ahead and back up and see what we're going to buy next. So, you know, at this point is when I'm realizing, oh, I needed mana, and I'm going through looking at these, like, where can I pick? Oh, I should have bought that first. I got 4 assists. You know, I probably would have got, you know, 2 stacks on that or so, maybe. So, lesson learned, lesson learned. You know, get that urchin cloak early, you know, get that mana in there that I need. I mean, look, I already up to 563 with just getting tier 2 of it in. You know, that's a lot better than 404 error. Mana not found. Alright, so, Uller gets a nice stun in on me there, and then I throw the thorns, or the shield, damage shield up. Not the thorns. I don't have thorns. But as this match wore on, I realized that Uller was scared of my damage shield. Not 100%, but there was definitely a difference in his attacking when I had the shield up. So here I took the opportunity to try to dash in, grab those two both. Couldn't quite pick them up. Couldn't with the ult really do anything here. But here I'm like, you know, what do we got going on? You know, I'm just going to wait for that to fall and then go ahead and go out. Tried to save Dan, but it's a little too late. He was a little aggressive there for his low health. Janus with a nice ult to get back in and around. He was really, really mobile here with his abilities. I actually sent this guy a message after the game because high five, he knew how to get around the map and do some crazy things as Janus here. You know, but we'll see how it goes here. I'll show you some more of the crazy stuff coming up. It wasn't just that one. Let's just leave it at that. Spoiler alert. So here, just, you know, trying to keep the minions at bay, keep my tower, you know, at full strength. Wait for my team to recover from their untimely deaths. You know, not much I can do here as Kuzenbo. Still, again, trying to be patient and measured because, you know, I still don't have enough mana, you know, to be where I'd be happy. Alright, so, you know, again here I'm like, you know, I gotta really watch for when Ganesh jumps up to the front of his minions like that because, yeah, you know, I can go ahead and, you know, push him through there and, I was just a little disappointed there that I couldn't quite rectify that situation with Janus back there, but, you know, do get the shield up to help Dan get out of the ult there as well as myself. And I'm like, you know, can I just get in here and give Yuki the opportunity to finish off Janus, and bam, maybe we'll just settle for Uller instead. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, Yuki. I just, you know, when I'm just smacking them around with my guns, you know, I don't expect to actually do enough damage to actually kill anybody. I was just trying to help you, and, well, stole a kill from my teammate. You know, not that it's a game ender, because, you know, Yuki's already a level ahead of their top guy, and I was falling a little bit behind, but, you know, still want to let your carry get ahead, because that's when they get potently dangerous. Alright, so let's go back here. We finish off Urchin Cloak, and what are we looking at next? Oh, yeah, you know it. You know it's coming. I'm playing a Guardian. Gem of Isolation is coming out, because, well, got to control that battlefield, because that's how I roll. I like to get in there, get things locked down, put things under my control, and allow my team to do the things that they do, you know. Get that Nene out there. Oh, there he is. Just look at it. Look at all three of them back up. Look at that little guy just getting out there. That was like 200 damage there, just for shooting him out. But just think of the positioning and the timing that allows my team to catch back up, my minions to catch back up. Oh, sorry, Ganesh, you missed. This is how you do it. You push people up. Tried to get him back under tower. Couldn't quite get him there. Try to keep him in place. Get the Nene on him to slow him down. Get the crush in on him. Oh my goodness, this bugger's going to get away. I'm just like, get the damage shield up. Maybe I can get another Nene in here on him. There's Scylla with the ult to finish him off. High five, Dan. Yuki comes in with his ult. Gets it on Uller's side, but not enough to stone him. And we're still able to maintain pressure here. These two guys back up. I call out the big ult incoming, and Dan thankfully gets away before it gets there. Now that I say that, I quite remember saying that a few times. Big ult coming in, big ult. That meant that Janus was doing his. So here Yuki's like, lure him in. I'm just like, there's somebody, there's somebody behind me. Like, yeah, I kind of knew that was coming, but I, you know, just with the timing and all, couldn't quite give Yuki enough forewarning there. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and run through that Ganesh. Oh, and he pulls me out of my dash with his dash. I was not happy about that, but I'm just like, oh, wait, can I get anybody here? Like, get the Nene around. Is it enough to chase Uller? He's going through the tower. There's one hit, two hits from the tower. No, he gets away. The Nene couldn't finish him off. I was sad. I was, because that would have made my day. That would have been my play of the day right there, was just getting out and just knowing how to bounce that Nene around everybody else right after the guy fleeing with not enough health. But unfortunately for me, the tower was there to help deal out enough damage that my poor little guy just couldn't soak it all up. So let's go get him some more health. Nope, not yet, because here's Janus. Alright, so let's try to keep Yuki alive here and disrupt Janus, who's been doing a very good job of just positioning himself around the battlefield. Gets the bad end of it there, but is able to get out of dodge without too much harm. So again, played really well. I was really impressed by his skills. Unfortunately, we're still pulling away here from him. Level-wise, though, he's number 1 out of everybody, but then my team out-levels his teammates, and I think in the end, that's what's going to get him. There he had a nice combo on Dan, got him with the circle, and then got him with the line attack, and that was enough to pretty much two-shot Dan with the health that he had left. Sorry, little buddy. You know, it's your name. You're going to live up to it. Still got to have those times. So there, I'm like, oh, he's in front of the minions, and that bugger turned and dashed before I dashed. So, high five, Ganesh. You got away from me on that. But again, I'm just low on mana here. You know, that other... again, if I would have switched the boots out and went with the cooldown boots, I think I would have been in a much better spot throughout this whole game as Kuzi. So, look for me next time I'm playing Kuzenbo. Look for me to have those cooldown boots first, and if I don't, you feel free to yell at me in the comments afterwards. Alright, so they get pressure on us periodically here, but you know we're still kind of keeping them at bay and not losing too much to tower. Here I wanted to get back and finish gem and get in my next item, and I decided for blink here because there's a lot of times where I'm just like, if I could just get behind them, and whether it's the dash and push or just to get behind them and alt and kind of really disrupt them and push them forward, you know, would have been a good thing here. And this is one of those moments where I thought I could get him and just, but man, he got that circle out and threw it in between hits on my ult. I was disappointed. I really thought that I would have been able to get him with that. Oh, I hit the minions, not enough to get the Nene out to Janus, but let's go ahead and get out. And again, I throw the shield up and Uller just turns around. Turns around again. You know, he took one shot. Oh, I'm getting hit by his damage shield. I'm going to stop doing that, and turns around. Yeah, like I said, I picked up on that he was doing that, and at some point or another, I know I used that to my advantage. Wasn't able to interrupt the port back to Fountain there with the Nene, but still did a lot of damage to the minion chain, and now we have Ganesh pushed under tower here with our minions. So, this was a much more harder fought game over the last few games that we were able to play ranked Joust together. Actually, if you've been watching, you would have seen them already here for Mondays and Tuesdays videos. But you know, this one was a lot more of a balanced match throughout the game here. You know, 7-5. You know, they have more pressure on our tower. You know, we're sitting at a little bit of health, and it doesn't look like we've gotten any hits on our tower yet. So, you know, could the team here finally be falling apart? You know, and at this point, I'm like, you know, what are you doing under my tower? Uller, stop attacking it. Uller, seriously, stop attacking it. And you know what? Can I just save the tower here a little bit? Yeah, I think I can. It doesn't got much for health, but man, I pulled out an Aegis and everything from him. Hey, Ganesh, guess what? The Nene slow you down, and guess what? The Nene take you down. And Janus actually finally gets me with his circle after me dodging that most of the match. So, although he didn't use it on the ground, he definitely used it a lot more for the mobility purposes, but to great effect. Even here, getting back in on the damage camp, trying to get the steal, and actually does pick up the steal, I believe. Yes, he does. And he's going to ult out, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not even going to try to do any abilities here. And I know he's going to go through there too, but I did try to get the Nene out on him. But, nope, not going to get him. You know, and again, he's right back out the lane because he used his circle. So high five again on Janus here for just keeping the pressure on and keeping his team in this. Because, you know, he's at 15, 2 levels above us, 3 above Dan. But, you know, Dan's tied with his teammates, and then Yuki and I are above and beyond there. So, you know, again, while he has the lead, we are mounting the better overall farm here team-wise. And if anybody on our team can bounce back quickly with experience through farming, that's going to be Dan and Scylla. So, you know, he definitely has that opportunity here with, you know, being able to crush, you know, an entire minion wave. And yeah, just like that. Pretty much the whole wave gone. So he'll catch up quick enough as he's already ahead of the Ganesh and Uller now. So, I like to keep the Nene pathing up just to kind of keep an eye out for where things are going. Alright, high five Yuki for picking up the Bull Demon away from Janus here, but we need to go back and maybe save him. I'm like, I thought maybe I could, these two would fight, but no, they're going back in. Let's go ahead and throw the shield up here because I know that's coming out. I knew I couldn't save Yuki there, but I wanted to at least do my best to make sure that Dan could stay alive. I'm looking for the push, and yeah, that's right, this guy has got his mobility going, and he's going to get out of dodge. I'm going to go ahead and come around the backside here and go ahead and back, because I got 2,500 in gold, and well, I can go buy something nice with that. What do we pick up? What do we pick up? I'm looking, I'm thinking, what do I want? What do I need? What do I want? What do I need? What do I take? I'm going to take Mail Renewal. Is that our winner? No, I'm going to take Gauntlet of Thebes, because I want to get a little extra protections in there, not just for me, but for my team, because, well, I felt like at this point, I just wanted more health, and, a little more protections isn't going to hurt. I went offense with my last, but I go a little bit more defense here, and this is an item that, late game isn't the greatest, because, of the defenses that you get with it, but it does help out, and it works well with my passive, because, I'm getting defenses from that in itself. Let's get push in there on the Janus, and that is enough to get him locked down and allow us to pick up the kill. Get the Nene on Uller, who aegises again on the Kuzenbo abilities. High five. How many times am I going to pull that out? Wanted to go for him there. I put the blinders on for a second, but then, calm down. Fell back. We got a Ganesh behind us. Oh, what do we got here? Let's get the damage shield up. Try to get that Nene up. Oh, come on, God. No, get back out. Get back out. Take the blinders off. Take the blinders off. Patience. Patience. Alright. Both towers are down now. We still got the kill momentum on our side. We had the field flipped over to our side. Let's go pick up damage buff, which has been contested all match long between both parties. We got that picked up now. Our mana buff's coming up here. We got a lane of minions that we can get rid of here quick. I'll pick up the ones that, Dan doesn't get with the Nene. Where we got Janus is already going around the backside. Oh, he's going after Scylla. Scylla gets a nice root in. He's looking to ult out, but no, he doesn't ult. Oh, I do get the grab on, but not to get him into the wall. I'm kind of out of place now. I'm like, oh, Lord, what am I going to do here? I'm just trying to keep an eye on everybody. Janus is diving Scylla hard, but yeah, Uller, sorry, buddy. Sorry, I knew you were low there. And can I get the Nene on him? No, I don't got no Nene because I don't got no mana still, once again. So, definitely need to, like I said, I knew that this build was off. I need to reevaluate and work a little bit better on the mana into it. And that's something, I actually thought of long and hard about after this one, was that, I needed to make sure that while I'm going for all this health, that I still pick up the other things that are important in the order that they're important. And here I'm running with Shell because I know that we're in trouble. And oh Lord, there goes Dan. I get the Shell up just enough to help save him, and he gets up Aegis, which continues to save his bacon as he gets out of dodge. Oh my goodness. High five on Shell. Doing its job. I was ready. I was on point, and it was just enough to keep him alive and allow him to Aegis and circle his way out. Then as that Aegis wore off, and sorry, Janus, we had you out of position there, and Yuki was more than ready to take you out. So let's go back here and see what we're going to pick up for our last item of the build here. We got 2,500. So, the first things first, let's go check and see what's going on while we do some one-arm push-ups there. All right. And I'm thinking, I want some defense. I want some more mana. Some cooldowns would be nice. And I'm going to buy a chalice. All right. So, endgame, solving mana problems. Got an extra couple hundred there from the breastplate. Oh, what's going on back here at Bull Demon? I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of fighting, and can I save Yuki? I got the ult up. Let's go ahead and blink in and ult Uller and really throw him off this game. Get the Nene on him. There's another Aegis by Uller on the Kuzenbo abilities. High five for me. I was quite proud of pulling them out. Usually that's something you see the mages or the hunters or even the assassins pull out. I'm the lowly guardian and Kuzenbo at that, and I'm pulling out the Aegises left and right from him. So I felt pretty good, like I had had him on his heels pretty much this whole game long. And here I'm trying to keep Janus at bay. I know Dan's a little hurt, and oh, Janus though. He knows how to get about this map, doesn't he? So, let's get back here and see if I can't get the Nene on. Nope, I missed that way. He's still staying after Dan. He's got the blinders on, folks. He doesn't care about the Kuzenbo. And now I'm like, oh, Lord. Hey, he got him, though. And there's Uller. So let's go ahead and see if I can't distract him. Hey, Uller, you want to shoot the Phoenix? You got to go through me. There's the Nene on him, and down he goes with the Medusa ult. Janus, where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Against the wall. That's where it looked like you were going. Let's get the ult in, disrupt him some more, because I know that at this point, that is what is going to win the game for us, is me disrupting Janus. Not so much the Uller. I already have him kind of, where I want him in this match. And oh my god, really? He actually came back and almost got away with that. But Yuki takes him down. Oh, Ganesh, that leaves you totally out of place, but I'm not quite where I want to be with my abilities, and I got all these minions here to worry about. I know I got Scylla coming out of Fountain now, so I'm going to let them go and come over here and help Yuki take down the damage buff, make sure that that is secured for our side, push Ganesh into the wall, just for fun's sake, because, wasn't much else to do right there. But, yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you just kind of remind people how annoying Kuzenbo can be. As I throw the Nene around onto the backside and make them have to deal with it. So I'm up to 3,300 health here at this point with this particular build. So the Nene gets like 20% of that. So he's, that's like 600 health there, roughly a little over 600. All right, so and then he's got his own base health there too, I believe. So I think I forgot to check to see where he was at this game, but it is something I want to start kind of doing here as I continue to work on my Kuzenbo, in particular my build, to, fit it to my style. There's a nice alt combo between myself and Yuki, and DirtxNapxDan takes down Janus there for the win. Oh, and this guy's running away once again with my Nene in tow. Alright, so we're falling back. We got two of them down. I got Shell up. Let's go ahead and just tank the Phoenix here. Get the little Nene man out here to help me with that. But didn't think about that right as I bounced him off that. So, of course, he went way behind me. I'm like, oh, that's not the right thing to do. I should just bounce him back and forth right here beside myself. Alright, so can we get in here? Is there enough time left on the timers to take this down? Oh, yeah. Plenty. Plenty. Because Scylla and Medusa can chunk things at times. And, well, yeah, just like that. We chunked them. And I'll finish the match at 3-0-12. At no point in this match did I ever realize that I hadn't died. It wasn't pointed out here until the very end. Someone said, wow, nice. Didn't even die there. I believe that was Dan that called that out. So we get our dance moves on here in the victory. As you can see, I'm climbing my way out of that rank 5 bronze here. Medusa at 8-5, me at 3-0, and Scylla at 6-5 here. So really looking here at the stats in the end, Yuki at 26k player damage. I had 18. Dan struggled a little bit this match, but boy, I'll tell you what, he didn't struggle because he doesn't know how to play Scylla. He struggled because Janus was just after him left and right and just harried him from the beginning of the match to the end. So you know what? My hat's off to Janus again. That was a great match. Sent you the message after the game just to give you props because, boy, you were on point with him. And high five, I really appreciated that. Where they lost the game, though, in my opinion, was Uller just did not kick out enough damage, at all. He did a ton of minion damage, which is pretty nice for him there. But in the end, you need a lot more player damage than that. Even the Ganesh, didn't have a lot of player damage, and you would expect if he's lower on that end, that he'd be a lot higher on the damage mitigated side. He had a nice chunk of mitigation there, but just, again, just not enough there to pull the game out for him. As you can see, in the end, our level advantage even surpassed Janus as Dan was able to catch up to him, and Yuki and I were able to get ahead. So, hey, when it all comes down to it, we had a great game. It was a lot more of a challenge than some of the other ranked games that we were able to get in here, but definitely had a lot of fun. So, hey, the usual stuff here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the little bell so you get the notifications when my new videos come out. Give this video a thumbs up. Give me some comments down below. Let me know how you like to play Kuzenbo, because obviously I'm still kind of working on him and figuring him out. Love the guy, totally fun to play. Just trying to learn how to be more effective with him when it all comes down to it. And I know that in the end that this build was a mess from the beginning. I messed it up right off the bat, and in hindsight looked at it and just thought, yeah, cooldown boots for that mana would have been huge. Getting the Urchin Cloak second again for the health and mana would have been huge, and would have allowed me to kind of continue on my build a little bit more normally after that. But still did feel the pinch with him mana wise. Maybe picking up a Chalice earlier on in the match would have been a little bit more beneficial there or what. But let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll take it from there. See what we can do to improve. And my tip of the day when it comes to Dirt Naps, remember, you got to give them before you take them. Peace out, folks.